Alright guys, welcome to today's stream. Appreciate you guys coming out today. This is just a little pre-Super Bowl stream for you today. Probably going to be about an hour stream or so. Just because we got the Super Bowl starting at 6:30. We all know it won't start at 6:30. It'll probably start around 6:45. So that's why I started at 5:45. We'll end this right before kickoff for all you guys that want to go watch that right after. Appreciate all you guys tuning in right now. Bitcoin getting a nice bounce off its previous resistance, right? We'll wait for more people to get in here. Give it a couple minutes before we get started today. How are y'all doing today? What's going on, Peter? Appreciate you joining the stream again, man. What's going on, Connor? Definitely scary stuff going on today. But at the end of the day, I don't think any of us should be worried. We're just pulling back to retest old resistances, both for Bitcoin and Ethereum. But we have a big indicator going on that could possibly push up Bitcoin on the 4-hour. We're going to talk about that in the beginning here. Yeah, there's a lot of hype in the scene too. But everything's good, man. What's going on, Hoosier? Appreciate you joining the stream today, man. Give it a couple minutes. You guys watching the Super Bowl today? All right, we'll get started here. Bitcoin, I'm seeing a lot of FUD in Twitter, on YouTube, on Reddit, pretty much every social media avenue. I'm seeing a lot of FUD out there, right, guys? There's nothing really to worry about. You see this second green line here, our major resistance, right? Major resistance multiple times, and we're getting a bounce off of it. So as long as we can hold this as support, that's still a bullish structure, guys. Well, I mean, what we don't want to do is break this, obviously. It's around 37,695. If we break that level back down, yeah, then we can revisit, you know, were we in this whole time just in a bigger triangle, something like that? Or was this the triangle, right? But until we do break this, I see no reason to panic at all, guys. Just a classic resistance. It's a support flip. We probably get a bounce here and continue up. This is the healthy way. Yeah, we could have just blasted off straight through our previous high, right? Our previous high about 42K. We could have just blasted straight through there, but instead we're doing it the healthy way. We're coming back and retesting our old resistance. Perfect, right? And you guys can see on the 4-hour here, looks like we're getting a little bullish divergence, right? And it already played out a little bit, but I see this continuing. You can see here from our swing low to this swing low, right? Our two last bounces, higher lows in price action, right? Lower lows on the RSI, giving us that bullish divergence. So we'll see if that plays out, but that's a super, super strong indicator, guys. Yeah, Mark, healthy corrections today. This is exactly what we want to see. And Bitcoin having this bullish divergence, usually, you guys know it usually leads the market. So we're probably going to see Bitcoin pump. Then we're going to see Ethereum pump, right? We'll take a look at Ethereum again here, guys. For all you guys that missed yesterday, or missed the video today, I did upload an Ethereum and Tron YouTube video today. So if you guys haven't, go check those out. If you guys are new to the channel, go check those out after the stream. But guys, this looks to me like we're just retesting the top, right? That's our top wedge. We wicked down below it, but we held it as support. So it's looking similar to Bitcoin. We're just kind of retesting our old resistances and now making it new support, right? We don't have the same really type of divergence going on here for Ethereum, but you guys get the general gist here. It's classic resistance to support flip. It's funny because when you see these type of things, we see so much FUD in the market. But if you actually scroll over here, we looked at this in the video today, but I will re-explain it here for you guys. We see these type of things all the time, right? So right here, we had our semi-rising wedge, right? We broke up out of it during this period right here when we were dumping. I was seeing a lot of FUD, right? We had a day where we fell about 10%. Oh, Ethereum's pulling back. It gets a bounce, consolidates sideways for a couple days, and then gets another major pump, right? So we see these things all the time, guys. I can go through many, many more for you. There's another one right here, right? Rising wedge, right? You pump up out of it, you back test it again, and you pump. You move up higher. So Ethereum loves to make these rising wedges, and it looks like they're getting steeper and steeper, which means the pumps could keep getting better and better. Right? You can see kind of another one here. Kind of another little rising wedge there. This one's a little bit weirder. It's more of an ascending triangle, but you guys get the point here, right? These things tend to continue upside after retesting your old resistance as new support, right? You tested that wick there. Boom. Pumped. Boom, pumped. Boom, pumped. So you guys get the gist there. I'm spending a little bit too much time on it, but you guys get the general gist of why these corrections today are happening and why they're actually healthy for the market, right? You reset your 4-hour RSI. Look at that. You went all the way back down to a 40. So you got massive room to run on the RSI if you wanted to run, right? So yeah, that's Bitcoin and Ethereum, guys. Healthy corrections, getting support on major old resistances, right? So I'm going to start picking from the chat. Going to mention it in the beginning here. If you want your coin to be talked about 110%, you want to skip the line, make sure you guys leave a super chat. Any amount, doesn't matter what it is. Appreciate the support and the super chat. And also it's a win-win. I talk about your coin, right? So I'm going to start with Doge. You probably have a lot of Doge people joining today. Doge is, yeah, so you broke your old resistance, right? We had our measured move of this symmetrical triangle played out perfectly. You back tested, look at this, you pumped, you back tested your old resistance as new support, and you pumped again. You just broke your all-time high. And now you're continuing, right? So if we look at our fibs here for Dogecoin, our top to our bottom, you broke your one fib, so your next really resistance point, guys, is that 1.618. And where is that? Well, it happens to be, I'm going to mark this for you guys. It happens to be right at that 10.6 cent level, right? Absolutely huge. Doge could be going up to 10.6 cents pretty fast here, as it's been, right? It's you look at Doge, it's been consolidate, pump, and we might just have finished our next consolidation before our next, maybe this is our final pump. So we'll have to wait and see. We're already pretty overbought in the RSI, but Doge is looking good right now. As much as it pains me to say that Doge is looking good, it is, right? I own a little bit of Doge. I actually bought this dip just for, craps and giggles, right? Just to join the hype train, join the meme. And I don't actually believe in Doge. If you guys know that, I've told you guys that I don't actually believe in Doge. I just own a little bit just to join the kind of movement that's going on. And I'm actually making some money off of it. I've probably about 3x my investment, which is pretty funny to say. So Doge is looking pretty good though on technicals, right? All right, I'll start looking in the chat here, guys. Appreciate all you guys joining the stream today. If we could smack that like button, let's beat that YouTube algorithm. Yeah, I can take a look at Tezos, Jordan. You have a great name, by the way. You share the same name as me. So I appreciate all you guys. Yeah, Tezos, you're still, switch to the daily here. You're still just in this channel, right? You can see 2 days ago, you had a massive green candle up to it and you pulled back. And I said you want to hold this level right here as support, right? It was your old resistance a bunch of times, right? All throughout the middle of January, pretty much. You pumped up and you want to hold it now as support. And if you do, you're probably just bouncing up to the top of the wedge, or top of the channel, right? You don't really got an edge on the RSI right now. You're making higher lows on RSI, so nothing really to look at there. So it's a wait and see game. On the 4 hour, we'll see if we have any type of edge. Yeah, on the 4 hour, it already kind of played out, but if we were looking at this earlier, you would have seen that we gotten bullish divergence on the 4 hour RSI. That pushed you up, right? It already played out though. So we got to wait and see what's going to happen next. But that was a good play if you noticed that earlier, right? All right, guys. Let me keep looking in the chat here until we see those super chats start rolling in. Appreciate the 50 people in the stream. Probably won't be as many viewers today just because it's Super Bowl Sunday. I'll be watching that game for sure. But appreciate all you guys that are tuning in before it. Yeah, we can take a look at Link, Lero Pablo. Appreciate you watching the stream. I'll take a look at Link for you. So you broke out of your rising wedge, right? I mean, you could say maybe you could draw it like this. It's kind of, I guess, if you want to make it from the wicks, perfect. Maybe you're still in it and you're getting a bounce here. So we'll redraw it like that. But you did make a little bit of a lower low here. So we'll see what happens there. I'll keep it like that. But this is your final straw, man. You don't want to break this support, but you're still just in your rising wedge, right? And you do, on this pump, you do want to come up and break this $25 level. Because if you don't, you got a little bit of head and shoulders action. If you bounce back up here, get rejected, and continue down, yeah, you got a little bit of head and shoulders. So we'll wait and see what happens there. On the RSI, you got really nothing on the 4 hour. On the daily for Link, see if we got anything here. Not much on the daily. Not much on the daily. You're still in this candle, so it's hard to say just yet. But yeah, well, it's a wait and see game to see if we can break out of this rising wedge for Chainlink, right? All right. What else have we got here, fellas? Tron, yeah. So I made a Tron video on my channel as well today, guys. So go check that out if you haven't already. So Tron, if we switch to the daily here, let me just get this set up for you guys with the trend lines. Not sure why it's still not there. But if you connect your wicks, right, and you kind of get rid of this wick there, you could say that you broke it. But I talked about on my channel today, if you missed it, right? Well, let me fix that. There we go. I talked about on my channel that we could, on the daily time frame, this could be a symmetrical triangle. And if it is, you might have broken out and back tested. But the volume did not support that, right? But you could just be in this ascending triangle, right? You can see the wicked up to it there, fake out, wicked up to it, wick up to it, wick up to it. So you could probably make it a little bit lower there, probably right there. So this could just be a bigger ascending triangle that's playing out here, right? So we'll have to wait and see what happens, but this ascending triangle is there. And then on the 4 hour, right, on the 4 hour time frame, you could just have a little bit of an ascending triangle playing out as well. And we took a look at this on our video today as well. So you got rising support, you got your general resistance on the 4 hour. It's a little bit lower, right? It's down here, but you get your point, right? You tested this twice, you can't break it, but you got rising support. So Will we break it? We'll have to wait and see. If you break down, you're probably retesting the bottom of the wedge. But if you break it, your measured move is outside of this big ascending triangle. So it could go up to 5 cents like we talked about in the video, right? All right, guys, I'll keep plucking in the chat here. If you want your coin to be talked about, 100% super chat of any amount by pressing that $ button right under say something in the chat there. Let's see, the best time to invest in Doge. I mean, we just talked about Doge, but honestly, Doge is parabolic right now, so it could drop at any moment. It just broke its major resistance. The time to buy was maybe 1 or 2 days ago, before it broke its resistance. Like if we go back and look at it real quick, right? The time to buy was when we were in this symmetrical triangle, and I was telling you guys, we're making higher lows, we're just consolidating, right? And on these symmetrical triangles, they trend as your friend. And what did we do? We broke out again, hit our measure move, back tested, and then we're continuing up. Perfect play out there. Yeah, I'll take a look at Cardano MR. Appreciate you watching the stream, my man. So Cardano, we talked about you're probably going to get some resistance on this 69-cent mark. And what did you do, right? What did you do, guys? So this keeps playing out perfectly. You got resistance on that 69 cents, and you're coming back down. It looks like you tried to back test down here, but you didn't quite reach it on the hourly. The hourly, you didn't quite reach it. So, but you are getting a nice bounce. So you're getting a nice bounce for Cardano. You're probably going to go back up and retest this 69-cent mark. But we'll wait to see. Right, on the 4 hour, you're still getting that divergence. You guys can see you keep getting lower lows on the RSI. You keep getting higher lows in price action. This thing could continue to moon. Right, so watch us going back to 69 cents. Crazy. Cardano is crazy right now. And if we looked at our fibs, right, from our last, before we were in this triangle, we pumped up. We can look at our general fibs there. You can see we hit our 3.618 perfectly. Our next target above that is about 77 cents, right? And I'll put that there. I'll put that next resistance there. But that is your next resistance for Cardano. It's all the way up at 77 cents, guys. It's huge. And you still got your 4-eye divergence playing out. So, good stuff there for Cardano. Yeah, take a look at XLM. A lot of XLM fans on my channel, as you know. But switch to the 1 hour here. Okay, so on the 1 hour, right, if I fix these lines on the 1 hour here, to kind of better fit. Yeah, okay, that makes perfect sense, guys. Look what you did. You broke out of your symmetrical triangle, right? Your measure move is all the way up here at, your measure move here is all the way up at 43 cents. So that's still your measure move. What did you do? You broke out of your channel as well, your long-term channel we've been in, and you back tested it twice now, and you're just holding that as support here. So I mean, if you break down through this as support, you're probably coming back down and retesting the channel. I would like to, as I hold XLM, right, I would like it to continue up. But it's either you break this support line, you come back down, probably retest 34-cent level, or you get a nice bounce here, and you continue up to that about 44-cent target, right? That's really what you're looking at for XLM, guys. Yeah, Brandon, I'll look at Cosmos for you, dude. But hey, guys, let's keep hitting those likes on in the chat. Appreciate you guys coming out today. on Super Bowl Sunday. I understand there's a lot of things going on, but I appreciate you guys spending time with me for a little bit before the Super Bowl here. Let's keep spamming those likes. Even spam the dislike. If you don't like my stream, spam the dislike. Still helps the algorithm, right? All right. So Cosmos on the 4 hour here. I think what we looked at yesterday, if I don't remember if we talked about this quite yesterday. No, we didn't. That's not what we looked at. So we looked at our major resistance. We broke it, right? Bam, we broke that resistance, which is about right there, right? Where we back tested it twice. We finally broke it. So technically, if we take on the daily, you can do a couple different fibs. So we can do our fib from here to there. Guess you can go down to there, but let me try this fib real quick for Adam real quick. Or a swing high to swing low down here. So you hit 1.618. And you perfectly got resistance on that 618. So your next target here is all the way up here at about 1611, right? I'm going to put that resistance there. I'm also going to do our 3.618 and our 4236 right there. So those are our next resistance points. Obviously, you're in price discovery as of now, right? I mean, not counting this massive scam wick that went all the way up to 987 bucks, right? We're not going to count that, but these are our next targets. But I'm also going to put this resistance here because that was our other Fibonacci, right? So those are your next targets, man. You really got nothing on the RSI here to tell us anything on the daily. The 4 hour, you really got nothing else. You're kind of just consolidating sideways. So wait and see. We'll have to wait and see for Adam. All right, guys. Alejandro, appreciate this super chat. My dude, you're going to skip the line and go right to it. I'll take a look at Anchor for you. Appreciate you watching the pre-Super Bowl stream with me. Who you guys got in the Super Bowl? Why? You guys got the Bucks. You guys got the Chiefs. Who are you guys rooting for?
Anchor, please, and thank you.
Anchor. Let's see. Let's switch to the daily real quick, guys. So on the daily, you're at the critical level, probably the most critical level you could be at for this coin, right? You're right at that previous resistance, right? You can even do a little lower. As of right now, you've broken it. It looks like you're probably your real resistance based on this. You're getting rejected there and pulling back. That's probably your real resistance. If you can get a daily close above that, you're gone, obviously, right? Because you got nothing looking left here. You got absolutely nothing. So that's huge, right? And if you look at our fib from our last swing high to swing low, you perfectly wicked up to that one, obviously. But you guys can see all the way up. So just for example, you guys can see all the way up. So on our dump, we retrace to the 236, dumped, right? Retrace to the 0.5, dumped. Retrace to the 382, 0.5, 0.5, the 0.618, right? So you guys can see each time how perfectly these fibs work out, right? As far as supports and resistances go. You guys can see that 236 was huge support there all the way through here, all the way through November and January. And now we're pumping up. We just pumped up to our 1. So your next targets, if you can continue up here, are these 3, or I'll mark all 4 just in case we end up going higher. But those are your next resistances, right? 2.7 cents, 4.1 cents, 5.5 cents, and 6.5 cents. If you dump back down, you're probably just going to retest right there, right? And I'll turn this one green so you can see that it is support. But yeah, I mean, if you continue to dump, that's probably where you're going. But it looks like right now you want to break that and continue up. So appreciate the super chat, Alejandro. Appreciate the 78 people in here. Let's keep this rocking and rolling. Super Bowl kickoff, probably be at 6:45. I hate when they say it's going to be at 6:30 because it's really not, right? It's usually 15 minutes to a half hour after they say the kickoff time is. But I'll keep picking through here, right? If you want to skip the line, you want your coin to be talked about, super chat of any amount. Yeah, we can take a look at Matic. Alejandro, you get the Bucks? Me too, man. Me too. Got a root from our old quarterback, right? You guys can see the Celtics banner here. You can probably guess I'm a Patriots fan. So, got a root from my old quarterback. But, all right. So, Matic on the daily. Let's see what we got here on the daily, guys. So, you had your old resistance.
DBG brother.
All right, I'll look at DGB right after this one rough. Appreciate the super chat. I'll take a look at DGB for you. Absolutely, man. But yeah, so you broke your major resistance here. Clearly broke it. I'm actually going to put it up to this wick. You guys can get a better sense of what I'm saying. So you broke your resistance. You got 1, 2, and finally your third touch, right? And then you continued up. You back tested it as support. Right, you didn't come all the way down to it, but you still back tested your previous resistance, and now you're pumping. Right, and it looks like before you were in a pretty clear symmetrical triangle. Let me see if this lines up. Their top swing high to swing low. At your breakout point, yeah, I mean you guys can see you pretty much pumped almost right to this level, and you dumped. So that was a perfect measured move there. And now you're continuing up. So, I mean, you can look at your fibs a couple of different ways. I'm going to take it from this triangle so you guys can get a little bit better on the short term. But, yeah, so you dumped. You had your 0.618 as your support there. You continued up. Your next target on this as well is the 2.618 up here at about 7 cents, right? And if we continue up here, we continue posting these so you guys can get a better sense of our next targets. Your next targets here are 7 cents, 8.7 cents, and 9.8 cents. So those are your next targets, guys. I'm sure you guys are watching that for Adam or Matic Network. All right, I'll take a look at DGB for you, my dude. Appreciate the super chat again. You guys are killing it. So you got pretty clear resistance there. Looks like you got a little of a scam candle, right? You usually get scam wicks. You get a little of a scam candle there, and you dump back down. So you're really on the daily here. If we actually switch to the 4-hour. So in the 4-hour, you had pretty clear resistance right there, and you back tested it as support. That's fine, right? So you had clear resistance, you back tested it as support. Now you want to hold this level. Like a lot of altcoins, you want to hold your supports here. So if you do, get our fibs on that. You can see we went straight up to a 1.618, guys. Another example why the fib is so strong. On our swing high to swing low, you pumped straight to that 1.618 and you pulled back. Now, can we get support on that one and our previous local high? If you can and you continue up, Obviously, your first target is back up that 1.618. And then we'll mark our next target just so we have it there in case we look at it in future streams. We'll look at it right there. We got the 4.6 cent level. That's our next target if we can break our current level. But that's looking good, man. Thanks for the super chat, T-Tran. Would you mind taking a look at ZRX? Absolutely, man. I can take a look at ZRX for you.
Would you mind taking a look at CRX? Ty.
Yeah, so we looked at this, I don't know if it was yesterday. Might have been one of our streams. Let me just look left here. Okay, yeah. Okay, perfect. Look what you did. Look what you did on ZRX. So we obviously had our rising wedge and you pumped out of it. That was your golden ticket for higher prices. Perfect, right? And what did you do? You pumped to your fib level, right? If we take a look at our fibs here, I think what I did on this fib, so your long-term fib from here to here, I believe I did. Yeah, okay. So you pumped straight to your 1.618, exactly like the coin we just looked at, guys. Your 1.618, you pulled back, and where did you pull back to? Where did you wick to, right? Well, you wicked right there, right to your old top, right? You pumped right to the scam wick up here. So that could be your next support. You do want to hold that because if you don't, I mean, you're probably gonna, you don't got any resistance in between that. You guys can see scam wick. So you could come back down realistically all the way back down here to 87 cents if you break this. So you're in price discovery right now, so there's no really technicals to look at there. So you could come back down to 87 cents if you hold this as support, which it's not strong support, right? This could go up back up to a 1.618 at 204, and if it breaks that, your next targets here are 272 and 313. Perfect. All right. Appreciate it though, T-Tran. Appreciate the 126 people in here. You guys are absolutely killing it today. 41 likes. Can we get that to 50 within the next 5 minutes? That would be awesome. Take a quick like. All right, guys. You guys want to be liking these pictures on girls' Instagrams and stuff. You guys like all those pictures. Like the stream for me, right? Appreciate your fellow dude here. All right. Yeah, I can take a look at Neo, a 1,000 if I can read. That would be nice. I'll take a look at Neo for you guys. Neo on the dollar. So looking left, let me just get this set up for you. So yeah, you got a major resistance here, right there. You can see it was your previous support. You get resistance there, got resistance on it there, and you got resistance here. What I don't like this is if you continue to get rejected here, man, what you possibly could be doing is you got your left shoulder, your head here, and your right shoulder, right? So if you continue down here, you could have a little bit of head and shoulders going on. I don't want to say it if you're invested in this, but just be careful if this comes back down to, if this continues down, right? This is only if it continues down. So if this continues down and you break this green line here, you probably could be looking at your head and shoulders pattern. But we're getting a little ahead of ourselves on Neo. Other than that, you really don't got much going on. If we switch to the 4-hour chart, looks like you got a clear support line here that you don't want to break. So could be seeing a move on this probably by February 11th based on your strong resistance, your strong support. If you break this support, you're probably moving back down to the green line. If you break up, you're probably going just back up to retest your local highs here. So just watch for this red line. This is super important. You don't want to dump back down here because you got your head and shoulders pattern. Thanks, Alejandro. Appreciate you tuning into the stream, man. Have a good rest of your night. Mike, what's going on, man? Appreciate you joining the stream. Brandon, appreciate the shout out. I don't know if people are going to get herpes, but with these dudes liking all these Instagram pics, but not my stream, who knows? They could be getting herpes, right? But I don't think that's going to happen, guys. Yeah, this thing, I'll look at BAL for you. BAL Tether. So this looks good, man. So you got your resistance there, and it looks like you're trying to make support on those candles, right? That's what you want to see right here. So you got your wicks as resistance, you got your candle closes back here as support. You guys can see we're bouncing in between here. Whichever one you break, that's the way you're going. Right, and you can see swing high to swing low on BAL. If you continue up here, if you can continue to rise, your next targets here, are 56 and 268. So $56.49 and 86.37. Those are your next targets there if you continue up, but you got to see what you do in between these two lines here. That's really going to tell you the next move. If you dump here, you can come back down to retest your little local high here. So what's up, QM? Appreciate the super chat, my dude. Love the cat. Gotta love the cat. I'm more of a dog guy. I don't know what you guys are, but I definitely like dogs more than cats. But for all you cat people out there, I appreciate you as well. CME coming in. Doge. Yeah, I'll look at Doge again. Look at Doge again for you guys. Doge is going off, guys. It's continuing up. We talked about it in pretty much every stream we've been talking about. You broke out of your symmetrical triangle, you measure move, you hit it perfectly. You retested your old resistance as new support, and now you're continuing higher. Based on your Fibonacci's, your next target is 10 cents, 10.6 cents. That's your next target based on your swing high to your swing low fib. That's your 1.618 fib right there. So it could be huge stuff coming for Doge. Can you look at CRV? Yeah, let's look at CRV. So CRV, what did we talk about? So we said if we broke this, what did we say, guys? If we broke this, we would probably break out of it, come back down, retest it, but we didn't. We did the other option, right? We hit our resistance, and now we're continuing down. What did we do? We wicked right to our bottom support. We just fixed this. There we go. So we wicked right down to the bottom of our channel, and now what do you know? You're getting another pump here. And if you can get a little bit better, a little bit higher here, you're going to have a bullish engulfing candle here where you got your big tweezer bottom, right? You pumped up. If you can, it looks like it wants, yeah, it's pumping right now. This thing is pumping right now. So if you can engulf this candle, you're probably going back up. That's looking really good. If you can engulf this red candle here, that's a strong bounce there. Appreciate the 141 people in here. Let's keep killing it here pre-Super Bowl. For the Super Bowl being on, there's a whole lot of people in here. I was not expecting. I was expecting today to be a slower stream because of the Super Bowl going on, but it's definitely not, right? We got people in here. Appreciate everyone tuning in. Yeah, Cade. I love bringing it to you guys. I know you probably don't fully understand it, but I hope you guys watching my stream, you guys can kind of get the basics, right? I'm not a complete expert, right? So I'm still learning kind of on the go, right? But I use basic technical analysis for my investments. So hope you guys can learn the general terminology at least, at the very least. Here, that's what I hope to bring to you guys, man. Have a general passion for trading, not for trading, but technical analysis, charts, right? I love charts. I love crypto. So I do enjoy bringing out to you guys every single day. I generally do have a passion for crypto and charts and math in general. Making money football. Absolutely, man. I mean, once kickoff starts, I'm probably going to keep streaming at this point with how many people are in here. I said I was probably going to end the stream around 6:30 today, but I'll probably have my phone with the game on here. We'll watch it with you guys while we do TA. Money more important than Super Bowl. You guys all saying the same thing. What software do you use? For my YouTube videos, I use CoinTrader Pro, so you can Google that and find that. For live streams, I use obviously TradingView, just because it's live, right? But I like the other software I use, CoinTrader Pro, to make videos because I don't really need the live charting going on. But for this, I like the live TradingView charts. Yeah, we can take a look at is TRX breaking out now? Is it? I don't know. I haven't been looking at it. Yeah, you're getting a good 4-hour candle here. Definitely getting a good 4-hour candle on the daily. On the daily, you just, I mean, I would like to break this green candle here with some volume, but let me see if I can bring up the volume here for you guys. Yeah, I mean, you're still at your normal volume. You want to see good volume breakout with a daily close, right? That's what you want to see to really confirm you're broken out. And you want to see a good size candle, right? You don't want to see one of these little fake out wicks like you got here. You want to see a daily close up here. But this is looking good. This is looking good. You're close to breaking out here. All right. What else we got here? All right, I'll start picking some coins back in the chat. For all you new guys in the stream who haven't tuned in yet, press that subscribe button and tick that notification bell so you don't miss any of my 2 videos or live stream every day. Also, if you want your coin to be talked about, super chat, any amount, could be $1. I don't care. I'll talk about it and you'll skip the line. So, all right, we'll take a look at XLM. I'm getting a lot of XLM in the chat here. XLM, pumping again, guys. And I didn't want to say it, but the XLM haters out there, right? I got a lot of them in my YouTube comments. But yeah, so your rising channel here, you broke out of it and you're back testing it. And now you're getting a bullish green candle, engulfing candle here. Exactly what you want to see. You got your kind of indecision candle, and now you're getting that bounce that you want. Perfect. To what you want to see. Your measure move, right? We talked about this. Your measure move from your swing high to your swing low out of this symmetrical triangle as well. And you posted at your breakout point, which is right there. It's up there at your fib level as well. So about 44 cents. That's where you're going if you can continue this bounce. If you dump again, you're probably just going back down to retest the bottom of, all right, I'm going to send these out. You're probably just going back down to retest the bottom of the channel. That's all. But I'm liking the bounce that we're getting here for XLM. Looking good, guys. Yeah, we'll go. I'll take a look at ETH. We haven't looked at ETH since the beginning of the stream, so we'll take a look at ETH again. So on your triangle here, you're just back testing. You're getting a good bounce here. I'd love if we can get a bullish engulfing candle here. So if we can get a back above this red candle on this green candle we're currently in, which it's not looking likely. I mean, we only got 30 minutes left on this day. But if for whatever reason we can get back up to 625, which isn't that far from where we are right now, that would be great. You got your big buy wick down here, right? Perfect. That's what you want to see on a reversal. Now we want to see that bullish green engulfing candle, right? Because I told you guys yesterday, if we don't hold this green line, we're probably just getting a bounce off this wedge. Perfect. That's what we're doing. So we'll see what happens for ETH there. But this is looking like it wants to continue this bounce at least back up to this green line here. It's about 1670. And then I'll take a look at Theta. Theta coin. Theta, you're doing the same thing, right? So you're back testing your old big resistance. Switch to the daily, it's a little bit more obvious. So daily, this is looking perfect. We talked about it yesterday. This is why I have these circles and that arrow there, right? You broke out of your long-term symmetrical triangle that you've been in for a month. You broke up out of it. You back tested it, right? Twice. You're getting some big buy pressure wicks here. So this should continue up, and your measure move out of this triangle, you guys know, is all the way up here at about $3.34. That's your target if you can hold this as support and continue up, which you really want to see Bitcoin start making some moves here to further propel. Yo, Inder, don't spam the chat. If you spam the chat, I will not talk about your coin, man. So Bitcoin's making moves right now. We're up back up to 39,000 right now. So perfect. That's what we want to see. That's going to pull up altcoins with it. Let's see. What else we got? ADA. I'll take a look at Cardano. You guys love Cardano. I love me some Cardano as well. So let me find the Cardano chart I was looking at. There we go. So on Cardano, on the 4 hour, we're still getting that bullish divergence. We looked at this earlier in the stream when we were still in this candle here. And what do you know, guys? We're getting a bounce up to the upside because of this bullish divergence. You can see lower lows on the RSI, higher lows in price action. What do you know? You're getting a massive green candle again. Look at that, right? We talked about this when we were still in this candle here. And since then, we're up 7%. Perfect. Bullish divergence playing out once again, guys. That's exactly what you want to see. And if Bitcoin keeps making moves, we're going to see these altcoins absolutely fly too. All these coins we talk about. All these coins we talk about just broke out of major resistances, major confluence levels, right? We saw Cardano, what it did back here. This is going to be what Stellar Lumens does. This is going to be what Ethereum does. This is going to be what Chainlink does, right? All these altcoins have broken out of major long-term patterns, especially Tron, right? Tron is on that brink of a major move. I'm telling you guys. All right, yeah, we'll take a look at Uni. I did make a Uniswap video on my channel yesterday, so if you want to go check that out, go ahead if you want further analysis. But I'm gonna give you guys a quick look at Uni today. So Uni, you pull back, and what do? You're getting a support right at that red line. So perfect. As of now, you're fine. If you can break back above this red line here, you're good. So we talked about yesterday that your measured move out of this ascending triangle was up here, right? But it looks like you probably, this ascending triangle was more like that, right? And you ended up breaking down out of this, but which is fine, right? Sometimes that happens. Sometimes these bullish patterns break down, whatever. Anyways, you're getting support on this bottom, and what you could be doing if you continue here, you're getting another bullish, right? Look, guys, another bullish engulfing candle here on the 4 hour. If you continue this, perfect. What you're gonna do is you're just gonna make a double bottom, which these usually push you back up to the upside, guys. Look out for this resistance. That's where you're probably going back up to here. Double bottoms are huge. All right, guys, let's hit 100 likes. Save some of those likes for the girls you like on Instagram. Feed me some of that attention, right? Hit that like button, guys. Yeah, I'll take a look at EGLD. Wow. Okay, so this thing is continuing to take off. We talked about yesterday. We got our major resistance right there, right? And you broke that resistance as of yesterday. You really did. You back tested. This is kind of how Ethereum looks, guys. So look at EGLD real quick, and then let's look at Ethereum. So obviously Ethereum, it was a kind of a wedge, right? But you can see the resemblance. Ethereum is getting a major bounce right now, guys. And you back tested your old resistance. And for EGLD, this is why I think Ethereum is going to pump. Same thing here. You back tested your resistance and then you flow off. Perfect. And I think this was our fib level. I said $100 was going to be psychological resistance. It was for a little bit, and then you just blasted past it. But if you look at our fibs here, if we have any clues to where we're going right now, we already broke through that. We already broke through all our fibs. So what do you want from me? This thing is in pure price discovery right now. Extremely overbought. You got in the 90s on the 4-hour RSI. You guys can see usually when we hit this level, we get a good size correction. We're at our highest we've ever been on the 4-hour RSI. So it's a wait and see game there. It's in price discovery. So we got to wait for a cool off or some kind of consolidation to do any type of technical analysis on this, right? I'm not just going to spit out some random stuff to make it seem like I know what I'm talking about here. There's no technical analysis to do on EGLD right now. Yeah, let's take a look at Algo. Take a look at Algo. So you broke out of your rising wedge. You back tested it. Perfect. You pumped. You went into symmetrical triangle. It looks like right now, if we switch to the hourly chart, you're probably inside the symmetrical triangle like that now. But does it make more sense? Probably makes more sense to be in a... Yeah. I mean, it probably makes more sense to be in an ascending triangle now that I look at it, right? You got your candles here, your wick here. So this probably makes a little more sense to me now. Now on the short-term time frame, obviously, but you had your bullish divergence on the hourly that played out, that pushed you up here, right? You had higher lows in price action, lower lows on the RSI that pushed you up. That already played out though. We don't really have an edge right now, but ascending triangles are usually bullish. But as we saw with Uniswap, ascending triangles can break down. So if you break down, you're probably going to hit your support here at about 75.8 cents. If you do break down. If you go up, well, you take your measure move here from your top to your bottom. Put it at your breakout point. You're probably going up to somewhere around, looks about $1, right? About that psychological dollar level. That's probably where you're looking at. So good stuff for Algo going on there on the hourly. Appreciate the 105 people in here. We're getting up towards that all-time high. Can we break the all-time high for stream viewers as well with the all-time high for a lot of these altcoins? Can we do it? Yeah, we look at look at BAT real quick. Basic attention token. So we looked at this already. You're in your rising channel, right? So until you break out of this rising channel, there's really nothing to look at. As far as divergence, you got nothing on the 4 hour, right? You got nothing on the, as far as bearish divergence either. So, but this looks like it wants to continue up. You know, out of our symmetrical triangle here, right? Our measured move was pretty much right where we went to, right here, before we pulled back and retested this as this old resistance as support, and then we continued up. Perfect, right? You can see where this came from was right here, right? Your top to your bottom of your symmetrical triangle at your breakout point, which is right there. You perfectly hit it. Now, where do we go from here? Well, you don't really got an edge. So, hourly, don't really got an edge either. Wish you did. So, wait and see game. We go up and retest this. Perfect. Looking left, that's your major previous resistance at your local high. So, that's also major resistance there. So, this is a big resistance area you're at right now for BAT. All right, guys, we got a lot of new people in here, so I'll re-mention again, if you want your coin to be talked about, leave a super chat by pressing that $ right under say something, and I'll talk about your coin. You'll skip the line. I'll talk about your coin right away, all right? Other than that, I'm going to pick through the chat here. Appreciate all the new people in here. If you guys are new, press that subscribe button down below. 2 crypto videos every day and a live stream every day for you guys. All right, let's see. I'm seeing a lot of ETH, so we'll go back to Ethereum real quick. But yeah, man, I didn't think we'd do it. But this daily close for ETH, you are right. You're about to make an engulfing green candle. Now, I don't want to jinx it. I'm gonna knock on some wood right now, but you are right, about to make a bullish engulfing candle for Ethereum. We got 18 minutes until our daily 4-hour close here. And on the daily chart, look at this buy pressure candle, guys. It's exactly what we want to see for Ethereum. Huge buy pressure here on a retest. I had a lot of FUD for Ethereum today. And this is exactly why you can't be listening to people on the internet. They overreact to everything. Everyone's, oh, Ethereum topped out. Oh, Ethereum this. Don't listen to people on the internet. Don't listen to the fudders, right? Because you're going to get bounces like this. And you want, on the 4-hour, you want to get that bullish engulfing candle there. You're really, really close to it. Wayne, we are on the internet. We are on the internet. So what I said was 100% accurate. I'm more talking about the Twitter kings, the Reddit kings that, just want to say everything's dead because they're mad that they didn't buy into the coin and it's going up. You get a lot of those people. You kind of just gotta, they're going to be there, right? It's like anything with life. You're going to have haters. You got to block them out because they don't really affect your day. What do? Oh, they leave a bad comment. Block. Oh, they say Bitcoin's dying. Okay, whatever. You move on with your day. Is what it is. All right, guys. Can we keep up that likes with the viewers, right? We're at 206 viewers, 125 likes. Can we overtake the likes with the viewers? That would be awesome. VeChain. Let's take a look at VeChain real quick, guys. VeChain. All right, guys. What are you doing right now? You're back testing this critical support. If you break this, you got the head and shoulders pattern going on here. Right? You literally got the head and shoulders pattern on going here. But you're fine. You're fine, and as long as you hold this support here. So it looks, you wicked right down to this support and you're getting a bounce. So you're fine as of now. What you want to do is continue to see green candles here back up to the support and resistance and eventually break it. If you fall below the support, right, your measure move here, that's your measure move. So you don't want to see that, obviously, but you're getting a good bounce here. So it's a wait and see game for VeChain as well on the 4 hour. Yeah, we'll take a look at Zilliqa. All right, guys. So on the 4 hour, hold on. Let me Bitfinex. Okay, Bitfinex chart is bugging out a little bit, but you guys get the point. Rising channel looks like you broke down from it, but honestly, to me, it just looks like a retest of your symmetrical triangle. Just a retest of your symmetrical triangle, kind of like Ethereum. You're probably going to bounce up here. You're seeing altcoins bounce right now, but I don't like that you broke out of this this channel here. I really don't. You got a little bit, and not really. Actually, I take that back. I take what I was going to say back. QM, appreciate it. 200 viewers. It's awesome, guys. While the Super Bowl is on, we have 200 viewers. I got it on my phone right here, so I'm kind of watching it as I do TA. I'm not missing out on it, trust me. I'm rooting for the Bucks, but 200 viewers during the Super Bowl is crazy. All right. Is it a good time to jump in ETH? It's always a good time to jump in ETH. No time to jump into crypto is a bad time right now, right? Until we reach the end of the cycle, which we're nowhere near, it's a good time. And Ethereum, you got 13 minutes till this daily close. I'd love to see a 4 hour daily close above this red candle here. Like I said, we're so close to it though. We're so close. Can we get that bullish engulfing candle? All right. Yeah, but like I was saying, it's never a bad time to buy, right? Dollar cost average. If you're afraid to buy, don't buy everything right away, right? Not a big deal. Don't buy everything right away. Ready? Like, put 10% in maybe every day, right? So whatever, if you're a beginner, put 10 bucks in a day, right? And over time, you'll average it out. If you have short-term swings, then you won't get hurt as much, but you shouldn't be investing in crypto if your view is short-term. You should be investing in crypto if your view is long-term. So it should, the short-term swings shouldn't matter. That's why anytime you invest, it's not a bad time to invest. I appreciate the super chat. I'll take a look at Ethereum just in a second. I was just looking at it, but I'm going to look at Bitcoin real quick. We had the 4 hour bullish divergence going on, and it's played out, right? It's playing out right now. We're so close, just like Ethereum, guys. This is so similar. We are so close to making that bullish divergence candle, right? We're right at that. Look at that. Right at that candle. If we can close this 4 hour candle above this red candle, that is super bullish there. We're so close though. Look at this. So close. Just like Ethereum, guys. So that 4 hour divergence played out perfectly. But let me go back to Ethereum. I'll explain to you what I was saying. 4 hour candle, just like Bitcoin. Boom, we're so close to it. I'd love to see a bullish engulfing candle there. If you don't get it, whatever, not a big deal. I still love the bounce. You basically just got a bounce off of your long-term rising wedge, right? We just talked about this though. I said yesterday, we're either going to hold this green line of support, and if we don't, we're going to hold this rising wedge of support. And so far, perfect. That's basically it, man. Your next target here It's probably all the way up there at 1670, and then your previous all-time high, right? 1750. And you got room to run on the 4-hour. You guys can see the 4-hour RSI here. We're super low on it, so we got room to run now. We cooled this off. It's what you want, right? We got overbought, and you cooled it off. Now we got room to run even higher prices on the 4-hour. Is it a good time to buy Doge? Be careful with Doge, right? So I'm not going to tell you to buy or not, right? I'm not a financial advice channel, right? Because this thing, it could go up to $1, right? Or it could go back down to less than a cent. Who knows, right? So what I say is not really going to matter. So I'm not going to give you financial advice. It's risky to buy now. Why is it risky to buy now? Well, if we zoom out, look at this thing. Right, this is a parabola. This could come back down as fast as it went up. But right now, the technicals on the short term look pretty good to me. Right? But I'm not telling you to buy, but you're in your symmetrical triangle in the 4-hour, you broke up out of it, you back tested your old resistance as new support, making 3 consecutive higher lows, which pushed you up further. And your next target, your target out of the symmetrical triangle, you already broke that. Your next target, which is your Fibonacci, your 1.618 Fibonacci, is all the way up here at 10.6 cents. So you could be heading up to 10.6 cents. But like I said, guys, this is a parabolic asset. This thing could pull back at any second, right? So be careful buying Doge right now. If you're going to do it, hey, invest it with money that you afford to lose, right? But as of right now, based on the technicals, this looks like it going up to 10.62 cents. Simple as that, right? But just be prepared that you could wake up tomorrow. It could be back down at these insane levels. Because when you go up, right, over about 11x since about a little over a week ago, right, that's not really sustainable. But with all the tweeting and all the hype around this thing could continue up. Do I think $1 is possible in the short term? Probably not. The market cap would have to be an insane level to get up to that level. Not saying it's impossible. We've seen impossible things happen, like a dying company like GameStop absolutely pump. So who's for someone like me to say Dogecoin can't pump up to $1? Right? It's definitely possible. I'm not saying it's likely, though. The market cap would have to be at insane levels for that to happen. So just be careful buying Doge right now. That's all I'm saying. Appreciate the 252 viewers. That breaks the all-time high, guys. The viewer all-time high was 250. Now we're at 252. Appreciate all you guys new in here. If you guys are new, don't forget to smack that subscribe button down below. I make 2 videos every day and live stream every day, usually around 7:30 or 8. Today we're live streaming so I can catch kind of the second half of the Super Bowl on my couch. That's my bed. Couch is over in another room. And if you guys are new, if you want me to talk about your coin 100%, leave a super chat. Any amount, could be $1, could be $50, whatever you want to do. It's your money. That's how you can guarantee that I talk about your coins 100%, right? Other than that, I'll pick up through the chat kind of sporadically, right? But yeah, guys, seems like a lot of you guys wanted me to talk about Doge. Doge, just be prepared to lose all your money or be prepared for moon, right? Either could happen. You kind of just got to be satisfied on whatever happens with it, right? All right. Cardano. Mohammed, you say Cardano every time. Is that how you say Cardano in like your foreign language or something? I'm actually genuinely curious about that. But we'll take a look at our Cardano. Why is Binance? Hold on one sec. All right. So Cardano on the 4-hour, guys, it's playing out. It's kind of like Bitcoin and Ethereum. Look how similar these candles are here to Bitcoin and Ethereum, right?
Yeah.
Look how similar they are.
What you think about Telcoin?
I'll take a look at Telcoin right after this, man. Let me just finish up Cardano. But look at this. If you want to, you got 5 minutes left in the 4-hour candle. If you can somehow get a nice pump here and engulf this, you're gone again, right? You're gone. And we talked about this in my video and on stream. You got some 4-hour divergence going on there, which should push you up even higher price levels, right? Lower lows and price action. I'm sorry, higher lows and price action, lower lows on the RSI. That should push you higher there for Cardano, guys. Cardano could be mooning here again, right? We've been talking about, how long have we been talking about for Cardano for? We've been talking about for Cardano for months, and we're finally seeing it pay off. Let me just, can I look at Telcoin? Appreciate the $1 donation, Cepalone. I will look at Telcoin for you right now. If I could spell it, right? Telcoin. But let me look at the daily real quick. Let me zoom out. Yeah, so this thing, you're at kind of a little resistance point. It's probably why you're getting a little resistance there. Makes a little bit of sense, right? Looking left, you got a little bit of resistance right there, not much. You can see these little wicks up here, this wick here. So you got a little bit of resistance. After that, you're pretty much in price discovery, and you're right at that right now. Look at that. You're right. Oh, and you're overtaking it now. So this thing is in price discovery now. Thing is absolutely in price discovery after breaking out. It's crazy. After breaking out of a little symmetrical triangle like this, and you're gone, right? You already broke your measure move clearly out of that. But yeah, that's crazy, man. See if your fibs are still even accurate here. So you broke your 2.618. So technically, based on Fibonacci there, your next targets here are about 31.8 cents and 0.3 of a cent, 0.1, and 0.3 of a cent, 0.6. Don't really know how to say that, like legitly. Like, how do you actually say that? But those are your next targets for Telcoin. So make sure you're looking out for that. But Telcoin looks pretty good, man. Will Elrond still rise after this run? Let's take a look at Elrond real quick. Appreciate the super chat, Shichin.
Will Elrond still rise after this run?
Man, this thing's super parabolic. We're super overbought on the RSI. We're at a 90 on the RSI. Typically, we get pullbacks at this level. We don't really, this is the highest it's ever been, right? You can see up here, we get a pullback. Up here, get a pullback. Here, we get a pullback. Here, we get a pullback. So, yeah, right now would probably not be the time you want to buy this, right? There's no TA to do. You most likely passed all your fibs, right? Maybe this one. This is probably, you already passed that one. So, yeah, I mean, you passed all your Fibonacci's. There's really nothing to look at here. I wish I could give you a little bit better TA, which is a 4-hour. You really got nothing on the 4-hour either, man. But so, who knows how high this thing can go. But I wouldn't be buying now. This thing has seen an incredible run since its lows. Literally a couple months ago, you're up almost 18% on Elrond since literally October. So this thing's seen a crazy run. Wish I could help you out with this, man, but there's really nothing there. You're super overbought on all the RSIs, so just be careful if you plan on buying Elron now, right? Steven, who cares if you're late, man? Appreciate you joining in general, right? All right, guys. So we'll go back to Ethereum. We just had our 4-hour close. Let's see if we... yeah, we didn't quite get it back above it, but that's fine, right? It's not the end of the world. Let's take a look at Bitcoin, see if we maybe got a bullish engulfing on there. Didn't get it on Bitcoin. We got a wick, but we just couldn't close above it. That's fine, not the end of the world. Probably see continued price action. You broke this wick, which is good. So you're probably, at some point, you're probably going back up to test 40K. And going back to Doge, let's see where Doge closed. So Doge, yeah, I mean, Doge, it's pulling back a little bit right now after the 4-hour close and the daily close and the weekly close. If you go to the weekly, look at how insane this thing looks on the weekly, right? So
GRT, should I sell or hold?
Yeah, we can take a look at GRT. Should you sell or hold? I mean, you broke your previous all-time highs. Oh man, I would hold this, right? Not financial advice. Do whatever you want to do. At any point, right? Always put a disclaimer. At any point, a coin can dump. Even if the technicals look good, a coin can dump. So this is not financial advice. Do whatever you want to do, but your all-time high right here. So we draw a trend line, right? You just wicked and back tested it, and now you're continuing up. So this has higher potential to me. You're nowhere even close near done. On the 4-hour, you got room to run. The daily, you're not even overbought. Right? On the daily, it looks like GRT, you got a clear, very clear, kind of rising channel going on. So you could continue up. You're probably going to go back up and retest the top of the channel. This is a huge point to break right here, guys. And you back tested it, and now you're continuing up. 4-hour looks even better, right? You keep making higher lows on the 4-hour. This looks really good. You invalidated your possible head and shoulders pattern by pumping back above this left shoulder. Perfect. Now we want to see continued price action here for a GRT. I would hold, but not financial advice, man. Not financial advice. Do your own research. Getting a lot of XLM. So I'm going to look at XLM real quick. Look at our daily close, our weekly close. So we're still hugging that. We got a big bounce there. Now we got a red candle. I mean, obviously this just started 3 minutes ago, but we want to see continued action here. But I like the pump out of here, the back test. Now can we get a continued bounce here? That's what we want to see. You guys know our measure move here is all the way up here at 44 cents approximately, right? That's our measure move out of this symmetrical triangle. Broke out of our rising channel, back tested it. Now we should be continuing up here based on TA. Doesn't have to happen, but that's what I'm seeing. Take a look at Chainlink. So Chainlink. It's funny how all these had like the exact same candle. It's how correlated some. See how similar this looks to Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano. This one actually you got just barely. I mean, you're just at, you didn't get a bullish, but it's exactly at the same point. We want to see continued action here too. And you said if you don't want it, when you pump up here, you don't want to top out at this green line. If you do, you're probably going to make a head and shoulders pattern, which is going to push you back further down, right? But as of right now, this is looking fine. You held your support of this wedge, perfectly. Getting a nice bounce. You just want to break this green line. You don't want to get rejected here and break the support. Then you got your head and shoulders pattern. If you break this green line, you're just going back up to retest the top of this wedge. That's all. All right, guys, looked at a couple coins. If you guys are new, like I said, press that subscribe button down below. Make 2 crypto videos every single day on my channel and live stream every single day. So make sure you guys don't miss out. And if you guys are already subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that alert box, because I've been hearing rumblings of YouTube trying to censor, like all these platforms are trying to censor things that they don't like. I've heard them trying to censor it again. So press that alert box button right next to the subscribe button to make sure you guys don't miss out on any of my content, all right? Or any YouTubers' content in general, right? Just general advice. Press that alert button so you don't miss it. Don't be spamming the chat either, guys. If you spam the chat, I will not pick your coin, right? So don't spam. I'll do my best to get to everything. If you want your coin to be talked about, don't spam, leave a super chat, right? If you're not, I don't need to talk about it, just put it in the chat. I'll look at as many as I can. Yeah, Cal, I looked at GRT. I don't know if you missed it, but I said I would hold. I said it's not financial advice. I said I would hold, not sell. All right, what else we got, guys? EasyFi. I'll take a quick look at EasyFi. Why not? Not seen it on here, so I'm not going to look at it. All right. If it has a different ticker, let me know, but it's not pulling up for me, so I'm not going to waste too much time on it here. DGB. So we looked at DGB earlier, right? You obviously got your major support on this bottom red line here. As long as you hold this and you keep getting a bounce here, you're golden, right? You're good. But I'd like to see on the 4 hour, you clearly got a little bit of a downtrend here. So if you can get up and break this on a 4 hour closed basis, you're making higher levels for sure. You got your previous old top here, which could act as some resistance as well. So if you break this red line, first one, your local top here is your second resistance, and then you will look at our fibs if we end up breaking that. But I'm not going to look at it too hard right now. There's not much going on as far as any divergences go. So all right, guys, I'm probably gonna stay on for another 15 minutes or so, right? So if you want your coin to be talked about, leave that super chat. Other than that, I'll probably keep it on Bitcoin here. And I'll answer some of your guys' questions in the chat. I have the Super Bowl up on my phone over here, so kind of looking at that while I talk to the chat. Cardano mooning now. Yeah, Cardano's been mooning, guys. I mean, and what do you know? You're seeing Bitcoin. You're seeing Bitcoin take off now. So that's going to pull the alts up with it, right? I bet if I look at ETH, yep, you're seeing ETH go too. And I bet if I look at Cardano, yep, you're seeing Cardano again. You're seeing Cardano go again. If it breaks this level, you're going up even higher. Your next target is all the way up at 77 cents, guys. So Cardano could be still making major moves here. Big stuff going on. We're getting pumps here. We're getting pumps. Looks like we're seeing Doge get a nice bounce too. So we're seeing Doge get a nice bounce here off our previous wicks. Perfect. That's what we want to see for Dogecoin, right? You want to see nice bounces off those previous wicks, right? That's perfect. So this can continue up as long as you see Bitcoin keep pumping, right? So as long as we see Bitcoin keep making moves, we're going to see altcoins continue to pump too. So Bitcoin back up to 39,147. Could we get, last time I said we could reach 40K tonight. It happened. So will we get back up to 40K tonight? And will this be the point where we go back up and retest 42K? It's looking good right now. The 4-hour RSI, 4-hour bullish divergence is playing out perfectly right now. And this is good for the entirety of the crypto market. You want to see Bitcoin rise. That's going to bring up altcoins up with it generally too. This is huge, guys. What do you think of BlockFi, interest-bearing accounts for stablecoin and cryptos? I don't really know anything about that, man. So I'm not going to answer that for you. Right? I'm generally honest. Like, I'm not going to lie to you and say I know what that's about. But if Elon puts up a Super Bowl commercial for Dogecoin is going to go. If there's a Dogecoin commercial at any point, Doge will be at $1 tomorrow, right? So obviously, probably unlikely to happen. We'll wait to see, but we probably won't be seeing a Dogecoin commercial. Seeing how those commercials cost millions of dollars. But I guess if Elon did pay for commercial and pump Doge, he would probably make his money back, right? Say if Elon put whatever, $1 million in Doge, right? He made a commercial about it. Doge went up to $1, $10 million. How much does it cost for a Super Bowl commercial? I'm assuming it probably costs around $10 million for like a 30-second segment. So I have the Super Bowl up on my phone right here, man. So I got it up right here. Currently watching it. Don't worry, I wouldn't miss it. I also wanted to keep streaming for you guys since we hit the all-time high for viewers. So I wanted to keep streaming for you guys. Bucks are up 7-3 right now. Looking so good so far, so good for the Bucks. I got the Bucks winning this game. Yeah, Brandon. I'll look at we looked at Adam already. We looked at Cosmos already, Brandon. Appreciate you tuning in though, man. Did we cover XLM? We did cover XLM. Rewind the stream if you want me to talk about it. Probably will make a XLM video tomorrow on the channel. So if you guys want to check out an XLM video, make sure you guys subscribe. And for all you guys that are subscribed, I'm probably going to be making an XLM video tomorrow. So just be prepared for that. The second video, it's kind of whatever I'm feeling, whatever looks good on the charts. It's kind of the coin I picked to make a video on, right? Don't really have a method to my madness. It's more so just madness and craziness. So Bitcoin, we're still chilling at 39,090. So it's not really making any much of a difference as of now. We'll keep an eye on this. The 4-hour divergence still can play out. It already did play out. I think it's going to go higher though. I think we're going to see 40K obviously sometime next week, probably tomorrow. In my honest and unbiased opinion, even though I do have a good chunk of money in Bitcoin, my unbiased opinion. We are holding Doge to the moon. Hell yeah, man.
Would you take a look at new Cypher? Bryn, thanks.
Yeah, T-Tran. I'll take a look at Cypher for you. So just like Cypher just did, if you guys are new to the stream, you guys want me to talk about your coin, leave a super chat of any amount and I will skip right to that. I was typing in your name for a second. New cipher. All right, so let me switch to the hourly. We're gonna look at the super short-term time frame first for you, man. So we're in the hourly here. You definitely got a pretty clear resistance there. Pretty clear support. So you're coiling up. This is close, man. So on the hourly, yes, it's not the longest time frame. So it's not, it doesn't 100% play out. But on the hourly, you got to get a breakout of this by tomorrow morning, right? Tomorrow, 9 a.m. This is going to break. And you're obviously in a thing like this, your trend is your friend. So you're probably continuing higher here. You really got nothing on the four hour as far as divergence goes. So you don't really got an edge there, right? No bullish or bearish. So yeah, you got to see a move. I mean, you measure move out of this. You swing high, you swing low. Extrapolate that up here if you move up to the upside. And you're probably just going, it looks like you're probably just going up to retest your local highs there. And if you move down to the bottom here, yeah, I mean, you're probably, if you move down to the bottom, you're probably just going back to retest there. So those are probably your moves if you break this symmetrical triangle. Obviously, this is on the 1 hour, super short time frame, but I do the best I can. The daily, obviously, you're super parabolic. So you don't really got much resistance down there. But this was a good setup. Really good setup. You can see down here, guys, look how good of a setup this was. So this is pure education right here. Just real quick, guys. You can see continuous higher lows while you also had a big resistance right there. You can see the amount of times you got rejected on that resistance. Got your ascending triangle. You also had a double bottom and you're rounding out. And that's what really catapulted you up. And I guarantee you, if you look at the fibs here, look at that. Wicks right up to your 4.236. And you pulled back. So perfect. That played out perfectly. And you can see your first pump, right? Your first pump went straight up to pretty much that 1.618. It's awesome. Awesome stuff. And then you fell and you kind of got support at that 2.618. Perfect TA there. Love when TA works out perfectly like that. But this is going to break soon, man. Appreciate the super chat, though, dude. Let's go back to Bitcoin real quick. Bitcoin, looks like Bitcoin's pulling back a little bit at 38.9. So we'll see what happens. We want to hold this red line, obviously. We don't want to break down below it, but if we did, we got a nice upward support going on here. So that's our support if we do end up breaking lower. Ross, don't be spamming in the chat, man. No one's gonna check it out. I'm not gonna check it out. You're just gonna get banned. So don't be spamming in the chat, Ross. If you spam, no one cares about your coin, my dude. I'm gonna block you. If you do one more message, you're gonna get blocked, man. I'm telling you right now. All right. All right, you got blocked, Ross. I appreciate the 234 viewers in here. We're killing it right now. Can we get back up and break that all-time high? All-time high was 252. 2 on today's stream. So we're almost there, guys. Let's keep smashing up those likes. You guys are helping out. The more likes you do, the more it helps me out. So I appreciate it. UNFI, yeah, I'll take a UNFI for you. Appreciate you looking at the stream. Let's take a look at UNFI. Switch to the 4 hour. So you had your all-time high. Pretty obvious, right? Your all-time high. You came back down and retested it as support, and now you're continuing up. If you take a look at our fibs here, you're at all-time high. So, I mean, you really only got your fibs to look at. Look how perfectly you went straight up to that 1.618 Fibonacci. Guys, I keep telling you these fibs. When you want to know when there's a support, pull out the fib from your swing high to your swing low of your bear market. That's going to tell you where you're getting your general trends, right? So that's perfect. Our next target's there. If we continue the pump, that's if, right? You can always pull back. Crypto can always pull back. But your next target there is all the way up at $33.22 if you continue up. But on the 4 hour, you don't really have a pattern yet. So wait and see. Really wait and see on there for that. But that looks really good, man. Bitcoin continue to pull back, about to break 38.9, so we'll see what happens there on the short term. So many fake crypto live videos. Yeah, it's a lot of fake crypto live videos. A lot of crazy advertisements. If you guys see like those Ethereum, like buy Ethereum, or the Ethereum giveaway ads, those are fake, guys. Don't click on those. Right? They really make those look legit. Those things are fake though, and we're seeing a lot of those coming about the crypto space right now. So if something looks too good to be true, it's probably too good to be true, right? So don't click on anything that looks too good to be true, right? You wouldn't buy a coin that went up 10x. So don't click on an ad. Give them your contract address for something that's promising you to give you 1,000 ETH, right? Obviously, that's not true. Just broke the concurrent viewers all-time high again, right? 253. Let's continue this, guys. Let's continue this hype train here. The likes, see guys, every time you guys hit those like buttons, we get more people in here. So let's keep spamming the likes. So let's keep hitting those likes so the likes stay almost exact with the viewers. Can we keep doing that? If you guys can keep doing that, I'm going to keep streaming here for you. I won't leave as long as the likes keep coming in, right? So, all right. Take a look at Algo. So Algo, symmetrical triangle, you're still in it, right? We already looked at this. Your measure move out of this ascending triangle you're in for Algo is all the way up here, right at the psychological level of $1. So that's going to be huge resistance. But that's the chart for Algo. We'll see if we can break this ascending triangle. You don't got an edge on the RSI here. So we'll have to wait and see what happens there. Say Elon Musk tweeted. Is Doge going off right now, guys? Do I have to check out Doge? Nah, Doge isn't doing anything yet, right? You're pulling up from where you were, but you this is fine, guys. You just back tested. You back tested pretty much your wicks here, and you're continuing up. Just like you did right here, right? When you pumped, get this first initial pump, you back tested this general area here, and then you continued up again. So that's fine. But once you back test this and you continue up here, you're in price discovery again. So who knows how high it could go then? Because then you retested all your previous resistance as supports. Your next level is the 10.6 cent mark, guys. We could be mooning for Doge. The hype is real for Doge right now. And I'm not one to sit here and hype up a coin, but it's definitely looking good for Doge right now. All right, guys, for all you guys who are new to the channel, smack that subscribe button. Don't miss out on any of my videos or live streams. Doge continuing to pump here, right? If we can, let's turn this red candle back to green, guys. Doge is looking good right now. Worth pulling from Cardano to Doge. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. So Cardano is seeing pretty similar gains to Doge, at least within the last couple days, and it's a lot safer asset, right? Like I said, yeah, I'm hyping up Doge, but Doge could pull back all the way down here at any moment because you got no resistance, right? Looking left, you got nothing here. So realistically, you could dump all the way back down here to 1 cent pretty easily. But the hype right now is real for Doge, it really is. But the hype is also real for Cardano, so don't sell your Cardano for Doge. As much as I like Doge short term right now, based on the technicals, Cardano is much safer, has way better technicals than Doge does for the long term, right? Yeah, like I said, like you said, man, the bottom could drop on Doge at any time. Doge could definitely be a fluke. All-time high viewers again, 264. Appreciate all you guys that are new in here as well. Appreciate all you guys who are already subscribed to me tuning in as well. Like I said, YouTube might be censoring the crypto content again. I've heard some rumblings of that as of late from other YouTubers that I talk to. So if you guys want to make sure you guys stay up to date with my videos and my live streams, press that alert button as well if you're already subscribed, right? Just a quick tip. Can we turn this red candle for Doge into green? It looks like it wants to do it. It wants to do it. It really does. Did Elon tweet about Doge yet today? You liked 2 times. How the heck did you sign into another account and like? You're the man if you did that. Does Doge have any good fundamentals? Doge does not have any good fundamentals, guys. Don't get it twisted. Doge is a meme coin. But the technicals look pretty good on it, at least in the short term. Long term, you could dump to 1 cent at any moment. And I'll keep saying that. Or this thing could pump to 10 cents. That's your next target based on Fibonacci's. Can you check out MFT? Yeah, I'll check out MFT for you. Appreciate the super chat, my dude Brian. MFT on the daily. You're already in super parabola mode. So there's not much TA to do on this coin, man. Wish I could. The best you could probably do, swing high to swing low. You already broke your fibs on that. So you really got no TA from here, man. You really just...
Can you check MFT, please? What is your opinion on the coin?
So you really just... You got a little bit ascending triangle. So you got a little bit of 4 hour. So there's a little TA to do on the 4 hour. It looks... You're getting slightly higher lows, it looks like. You're mostly range locked. So you're mostly range locked in between these two areas. You can see up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So if you're a trader, I mean, this would be a good trade and just trading in between these two lines. But on the RSI, as far as divergence goes, you really got nothing there. So yeah, I mean, you're just waiting really. You got to break either this top line or this bottom line here And that's going to tell you the general direction where you're going to go. You really got nothing really on the RSI. So that's about it, man. Bitcoin 38.9. You're still pulling back a little bit. Ethereum pulling back a little bit as well. But let's go back to Doge real quick, guys. Doge still staying exactly where it is. What is my opinion on cake? Do you actually mean cake? I love cake. I actually had some cake today. I'm generally I haven't really talked about it. I'm generally a fitness guy. I'm in pretty good shape. I go to the gym every single day, but generally I do love sweets as well. And I won't deprive myself of sweets, right? I'll generally eat them. Today I had this Guinness cake, right? It was made with obviously the beer Guinness. Super good, super rich chocolate. It was awesome. I also had one that was made with olive oil. Sounds weird. It was actually really good though. Guys, I'm gonna keep streaming for you as long as the viewers keep coming in. I'm gonna keep streaming for you. And as long as you guys keep hitting those likes. We gotta keep those likes around the same level as the concurrent viewers, right? So as long as we keep doing that, I'm gonna keep streaming for you. Is Doge gonna have new all-time high? I mean, it just did have a new all-time high, literally today. And do I think it's gonna break this all-time high? Yes. I mean, based on the technicals, our next level that we should hit, based on the technicals, is that 10.6 cents level. If you guys are new to the stream, that's our next point for our Dogecoin, assuming we don't dump, because it could dump at any moment. But the technicals are pointing to higher levels here. Sounds dank. It is. What's my favorite crypto? If you guys know the stream, top 5 holdings in this order: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Chainlink, Cardano, XLM. That's my top 5 holdings. I hold other coins as well, but those are my top 5 holdings. Do I think ETH will dip under 1,500 again? Certainly possible. We obviously got to watch what Bitcoin does. If Bitcoin pulls back short term, ETH will too, right? I don't think there's actually going to be a Doge commercial, guys. I really don't. You know how much those commercials cost? Do you think Elon, I mean, yeah, that's probably nothing to him, right? So say it cost $10 million for a 30-second snippet of a commercial during the Super Bowl. That's pretty much nothing to Elon. Would he do it? Yeah, maybe he would, but I don't see that. I don't see him actually doing that, but it's certainly possible, right? You guys are killing it today. 255 likes. So we got the all-time high for viewers and the all-time high for likes. This is awesome. If you guys are new to the stream, you want me to talk about your coin, super chat of any amount, I will talk about your coin. Other than that, we're going to keep looking at the high cap altcoins, and I'll be looking at the chat, answering questions, looking at your guys' coins as well, sporadically throughout the stream. But I'm going to keep streaming as long as we keep killing it with the likes. 300 viewers. There it is. Yeah, I'll take a look at XLM. So Doge, pulling back a little bit. That's fine. XLM USD. Getting a nice bounce here off our rising channel. You guys know we've been talking about this. Symmetrical triangle, we broke out of it. You back tested it and you pumped. Your measure move is all the way up here towards 44 cents. Right now, you're back testing your rising channel as well, and you're getting a nice pump off that. So you just want to hold this as support. If you break this as support, you're coming back down to the bottom of the channel. But this is generally a bullish here if when you break out of something and you back test it. So if you break up to the upside, you're going up there. So those are your two targets there. Obviously, just watch this support line here. Go back to Doge real quick, guys. 311 viewers on Super Bowl Sunday. What is this? I thought we were going to have like 80 viewers in here today. So great. Obviously, if you guys are new, this is like my I think my 6th live stream. So building it up here. Wasn't expecting 300 viewers today. Welcome to everyone who's new. We stream every day over here if you guys are new. Also make 2 YouTube videos per day for you guys. We also have 61 new subscribers just during this live stream, so that's awesome. All right, is there a chance for Cardano to overcome ETH in the next years? That would take a monumental move, right? I mean, the market caps, I don't think it's possible, right? Ethereum's just too much of a name, just too much high of our cap. I don't think Cardano can reach those levels personally. I'm a huge fan of Cardano. That's why it's my 4th largest holding in my portfolio. But I don't think it can overcome ETH because I think ETH is going to moon too during this whole year. ETH is going to moon. Cardano is going to moon. Bitcoin's really already mooned, but it still has higher price action as well. But I think the alts will generally outperform Bitcoin for the rest of this year because Bitcoin's really already mooned. You think about it, just back in March of last year, Bitcoin was at $3,000 and now it's almost $40,000. So yes, I think it's going to go higher, probably top out somewhere between $150,000 and $200,000 probably at the end of this year. That's my prediction, but I do not think Cardano will flip ETH as far as market cap goes. Thanks for checking out the stream, Paulo. I stream every day, so press the subscribe button. Doge is going down. Should I panic? No, don't panic sell, man. It's gonna flip-flop right here. You got a little bit, you can see, you got your wicks back here, so you got a little bit of support here. So you're fine right now. There's a reason why you got this wick down here and you continue back up. Don't panic. I probably wouldn't panic on Doge until really, this thing could dump. I probably wouldn't panic on Doge until you broke from where it is right now, 70. So it probably broke around this level. So if it went back down below 5.4 cents, if you're a short-term investor, maybe that's where you take some profits if you've been on the ride here. But long-term, I wouldn't panic until you break 2.4 cents. And this thing's very volatile, right? It is possible you could dump all the way back down there, double bottom, and then continue up. You never know with Doge. Or this thing could just dump back down to a cent. Or it could just continue to fly. It's a meme coin, right? We have no idea to really know. We can do technical analysis as much as we want to do. But at the end of the day, it's a meme coin. So it's a wait and see for Doge. This is TradingView. So if you haven't used TradingView, this is TradingView for all you guys that are new to for crypto, right? Who are you to give financial advice? I don't give financial advice. I say it 1,000 times in a stream. I'm not a financial advisor, right? I talk about the crypto. I talk about what I see in the charts. You do whatever you want to do with your money after that. I'm not going to tell you to buy. I might tell you I'm buying. It doesn't mean you guys should buy, right? Full disclaimer. Elon Musk said the people have spoken. Is he talking about Doge though? Is he really talking about Doge? What coins do you hold? I'll say it again. Top 5. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Chainlink, Cardano, and XLM. In that order. BTC equals Liberty. Yeah, so yeah, like I said, guys, Dogecoin having a little bit of a pullback. Not the end of the day yet. Bitcoin at 38.7, so we're still getting a slight pullback on Bitcoin, but really not the end of the world yet. It's possible too on Bitcoin, like just based looking on the short term, you got your left shoulder, your right shoulder. So maybe if you dump back down here, you round out, maybe you can make a little bit of a inverse head and shoulders, and that would push you back up. But that's obviously looking forward a little bit. But I'll keep the left shoulder and head there, see if that plays out. But no, it's just slight speculation there. Don't take that for financial advice, right, guys? How far do I think XLM will climb? Next target on XLM, I believe, was 44 cents. So look out for that 44 cents level after breaking out of its current triangle. Elon gonna shit. Yeah, maybe. The Super Bowl ad has not happened yet, guys. We're still waiting on the Super Bowl ad. I got my phone here. Not seeing no Super Bowl. So, it's a wait and see game. I mean, the score is only 7-3. But we'll see if we get that Dogecoin ad at any point during the stream. I mean, at any point during the game. Don't think it's going to happen. Whatever. Have you done cake yet? I haven't done cake, Ryan. All right, guys. You guys got any other suggestions for me? I'll take a look at Algo because I see that. I see Algo. I see it in the chat, man. But yeah, ascending triangle. You're in the ascending triangle. You really got nothing until you can until you break out of the upside. Your upside target is right around that $1 psychological level, so that'll be big resistance. If you move down, I mean, you're probably just going to retest your wedge most likely. So not even a point in doing downwards. You're probably either going to retest this as support, which you already did once. So maybe a double bottom if you move down, or you go back down and retest your wedge, right? Your long-term wedge there. That looks a little better on the daily, but you get the general gist, right? But all right, guys, I think I'm going to call it a night. It's been a good stream. I streamed a little bit longer than I wanted to. I said I was going to stream for, an hour. Ended up streaming for 2 hours. Appreciate all you guys new on the channel. Smack that subscribe button. I stream every single night. You don't want to miss any of them. And you don't want to miss my 2 videos that I upload as well. So go check those out if you haven't already. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's 2 videos and tomorrow's stream. If you guys are watching the Super Bowl, let me know before you leave who you're rooting for. I'm rooting for the Bucks. I'm a Celtics fan, which means I'm a Patriots fan as well. So it's kind of in me to root for Tom Brady, right? So appreciate you guys watching. Leave in there who you're rooting for. I generally want to know who you guys are rooting for. Close game so far. I'm going to go enjoy the rest of the game on my couch instead of sitting here on this chair watching it on a cell phone, right? So I'll see you guys in tomorrow's stuff. Subscribe if you haven't already. Peace.